Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And on the hill here today, Zach Wheeler. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Mason Wynn leading things off and takes a strike. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. That one catches the corner for a strike. Wheeler measures 6 feet 4 inches, 195 pounds, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 2 away. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
2 down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Redbirds down quietly. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, and today's starter, Sonny Gray.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in the swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Trey Turner now. First pitch, not close. No outs. Runner on second. And that one is lifted in the air. Walker sizing this one up. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Bryce Harper stands in now, looks at that one inside. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Schwarber stands at third with one gone in the inning. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Walker makes the play. Runner tags for home. Run scores easily, and the Phillies strike first. It's 1-0.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
2 outs. And a foul ball. The 1-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Nootbaar on the move. Corrals it, and that is that. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 1 and the Cardinals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Arenado. Wheeler back to work. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Now 1-1. Dave
One
Lawrence
ball,
assigned
one
to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
One strike.
Not close with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fought off foul. Kicks and fires. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back. That one is gone. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
Nolan doing what Nolan does. He makes baseball look way too easy. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Brendan Donovan, the next to hit, takes outside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Just off the inside edge. Wheeler maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. And that one clips the corner. One down, base is empty. Line drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One out, runner at second. And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1's the count.
One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. And a strike.
One ball, two
This
strikes.
one in the dirt. Man at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
And now, Victor Scott. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Comes up empty.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now it's Alec Bohm. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And another ball. Outside, and that's ball 3. That one misses.
No, that's in.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now batting Max Kepler. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. In there at the knees.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Boom. On at first. Nobody out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One, 2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
JT Realmuto steps in. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Oh, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
In the dirt. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Hit on the ground to short. Quinn throws across the diamond, and Real Muto is out.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies strand one. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here in Philadelphia, digging in, Mason Wynn.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Swing and a foul out of play. Runner at first with no outs here. Got him swinging.
You're usually going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. Went down on strikes his first time through. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
So one out, nobody on. Here's Nolan Arenado. And that's outside. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball.
1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses at the sweeper. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. So digging in, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. Up the middle, Turner. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Set for the bottom of the third, and now it's going to be Brandon Marsh. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1. And another ball.
No strike.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Ball that low.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Schwarber stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's towards center. Scott has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Trey Turner. Flied to right his first time. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And this place is rocking. It's 3-3. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
So here is Bryce Harper. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One down, base is empty. And that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch
Ball
misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Lars Nootbaar.
Let's go, Phillies! Get out of here, Cardinals! Let's go, Phillies! Yeah, way to go, Big Phil! All right, let's go, Phillies! That's a strike.
Just
Outside, that's a ball.
missed. Nootbaar goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he's usually in right. Today, starting in left.
That's out.
Just off the outside edge, and now 2-0.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion. Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Stott over to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker struck out swinging his first time. Out towards right center field. Marsh on the move. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Let's go, Phillies!
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Little chopper rolls foul. Laced to right center, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. That one hit the knees for a strike. Late swing, fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now it's going to be Alec Bohm. That's in for a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Swing and a ground ball to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Max Kepler at the plate. And a foul ball. Next offering upstairs. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw to second is offline.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
One out, runner at second. So digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. Right through there for a strike. And now the 0-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 out and a runner at second. Left field. Nootbaar moves under it. Brings it in. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. 0 for 1 so far. And that one is in for a strike. Kepler on at second with 2 down. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective.
Oh, that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Kyle Leahy, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Thompson also getting ready. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next one misses. Ball 1. And that's outside. Two on, 2 outs. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Scott settles under it. He's got it. And the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. Score remains tied at 3. We go to the top of the 5th. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Wheeler back to work. Tap foul at the plate. Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. One up, one down.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. He's already homered in this game. Pulls that one foul. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's
1 ball,
downstairs.
2 strikes.
And the count 1-2. Stays alive. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's already homered here in this one. Down the line. And that will drop foul. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Here's Turner now. In the air, left field. Nootbaar sizes this one up. 2 down. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That just misses. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That misses, and it's 2-0. Just missed.
Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball left side. Whips it across, and Castellanos is out. That is the inning. One left for Philadelphia. Still tied 3-3. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Let's go, Phillies. Come on.
And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball one. Just missed.
2-0.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 2-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Nootbaar in the box again. Takes a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to him, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
One down, base is empty. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-2. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2-2 the count.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Castellanos makes the grab, and there are 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Jordan Walker. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2, and that's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2
Walker
strikes.
at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kyle Leahy. And here comes Alec Boehm. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Matthew Liberator, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Fernandez warming up as well. That's to third. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So up next, Max Kepler, 1 for 2. And the first offering is not close. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back into the bullpen and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 4-3.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here comes Real Muto. And that's downstairs and outside.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. That one missed.
Excellent location right there. Flirted with the zone, tried to get in the chase.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 5-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And now it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball out towards left center. Nootbaar sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, bases empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Strahm. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Off the plate inside, and it's 1-0.
Strahm has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of him. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
1-1.
Trying to bunt his way on, and that's foul. That one misses. Now 2-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Got him. And now 1 away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Win in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Orion Kerkering getting loose out there. Alvarado, a left-hander, also throwing. Strahm, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. Next offering upstairs. And that one upstairs.
3 balls.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 3-1. There's a strike.
We got full count.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Burleson up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Wynn leads off first with 1 away. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Strike in there. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
The tying run at the plate. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Matt Strom will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Orion Kerkering.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base, so he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Here's Contreras now. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Tying run at the plate. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Around third. Fires to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. And it's now 5-4.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Next offering is downstairs. Upstairs. That misses, and that's ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground, and that's just foul. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Here's a rocket out to left, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. JoJo Romero.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So back to the top of the order. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 1 for 3. Right down to shoot. That's strike one. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Liner, and this could be trouble. And that's going to kick into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Trey Turner at the plate. His 2-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
That one outside, and that is ball one. Swings and chases a low one there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2 strikes.
Liner, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Here's Harper now. And that's downstairs. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
That's a ball.
Upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That ball went out.
And another ball. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Castellanos now at the plate.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Alec Bohm, the next to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And it's even up. On the ground to first, and it stays fair. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. JoJo Romero done for the day. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Zach Thompson on to pitch here.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
Swing and a ground ball. He gets there with the slide. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, he still gets the RBI, but that was a really nice play. Great athleticism. You get an out, and you take away the base hit.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
That's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Boom. At third with 2 away. Good eye
That's
right
in.
there.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Cardinals 4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Alvarado.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that misses. 1-0. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Joe Ross, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Romano also throwing. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Not much question that Citizens Bank Park is a hitter-friendly field. Lots of homers and triples to be had with this outfield design. And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar.
You know, from an outfielder's perspective, that right center field power alley can be tough to play, but the odd angles in left center field aren't much easier. Definitely an interesting layout.
The Redbirds down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Strike 1.
0-1.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. This to third, and it stays fair. Coming home. He'll score easily. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great. Really important at bat coming up now.
Victor Scott digs in now. That clips the zone. 0-1.
Oh, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Runner at second, 2 down. Just missed.
1-1.
On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Cards on the board with this double. It's now 8-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Thompson back to work. That one off the mark. Ball 1.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. Towards first, Contreras. And he takes it himself for the out. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And there's a strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And delivers outside. That's off the inside corner. And now it's 3-2. And a ground ball to first. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Two down, base is empty. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
In there at the knees, it's 0-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Outside low, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Trey Turner would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Check swing, and he went. Counts full, 3-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3 down inning. Phillies down in order. They're on top by 3, 8-5. So they turn to their closer, Jordan Romano.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Win in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. A solo shot. And they cut into the deficit. It's 8-6.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Now the batter now, Alec Burleson. First offering, and it just misses. Romano, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a two-seamer. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth. That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next offering upstairs.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Back foot slider struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
He's 2 outs away. Wilson Contreras next up for the Cardinals. That's too low, and it's 1-0. And that skips in the dirt.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. One out left for the Cardinals. Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
This could end it. Outside with a breaking ball. 2 down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus to push through to the finish line.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.